Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real-life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budgets. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real-life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. Our lesson 21 will be about understanding the lever, the simple machine. A lever is one of the six classic simple machines. It is a rigid bar that rotates around a fixed point called the fulcrum. Levers make work easier by helping us move or lift objects with less effort. This is our simple lever machine. Okay, we have the load, the fulcrum, and then the effort. You see the resistance arm and then the effort arm. Parts of a lever, fulcrum, the fixed point where the lever pivots. Number 2, effort, the force you apply to make the lever move. 3, load or resistance, the object you want to move or lift. How lever works. Levers follow the principle of torque or rotational force. By placing the fulcrum in the right position and adjusting where the effort and load are, you can use less force to move a greater weight. Types of lever. First class, uh, between load and effort, example seesaw, crossbar scissors. Second class, between fulcrum and effort, wheelbarrow, nutcracker. And then the third class, the position of the fulcrum is between fulcrum and the load, like tweezers. Okay, and then this, what is a lever? These are the different illustrations that we have. Next, lever formula mechanical advantage, effort arm length over load arm length. And effort arm is the distance from the fulcrum to effort, load arm, distance from the fulcrum to the load. Why levers are useful? Make lifting or moving heavy objects easier. Multiply your force. Use in everyday tools and machines. Real-life examples. A bottle opener is a second-class lever that makes opening a bottle easy. Your forearm acts as a third-class lever when you lift something with your hand. A seesaw is a fun example of a first-class level used in playgrounds. Practice problems. Lever, simple machine. Number 1. A lever is used to lift a 60 Newton load. The effort arm is 2 meters long and the load arm is 0.5 meters long. What is the mechanical advantage of the lever given? Load arm 0.5 meter, effort arm 2 meters. Mechanical advantage is the unknown. Use the formula MA is equals to effort arm over the load arm. So I substitute the data and the answer is 4. Number 2, a child uses a seesaw, a first-class lever, to lift his friend. If the effort arm is 3 meters and the load is 1 meter, and the child applies 100 newton of force, how much force is centered on the load? So given effort arm 3 meters, and then the load arm 1 meter, effort 100 newton, and the unknown is the load force. So use the formula effort times effort arm is equals to load times load arm. Substitute the given data, and the final answer for the load is 300 newton. Number 3, a crowbar is used as a lever. The distance from the fulcrum to the load is 0.3 meter, and the distance from the fulcrum to where the effort is applied is 1.2 meter. What is the mechanical advantage? Given load arm 0.3 meter, effort arm 0.2 meter. Mechanical advantage is unknown. Use the formula MA is equal to effort arm over the load arm. Substitute the given data. The final answer is 4. Number 4. A lever is used to lift a box. The load is 200 newton and the person applies 80 newton of effort. What is the mechanical advantage? So the load is 200 newton, effort 80 newton. The required is MA. Formula to use, MA is equal to load over effort. Substitute the given data and the final answer is 2.5. Number 5. In a second-class lever, the effort arm is 1.5 meters and the load arm is 0.5 meter. If the load is 150 newton, how much effort is needed to lift the load? Given effort arm 1.5 meter, load arm 0.5 meter, load 150 newton. Effort is the required. Use the formula effort times effort arm is equal to load times load arm. Substitute the given data, and then the final answer is effort 50 newton. Okay, so here are our MCQ for our lesson number 21, Understanding the Lever, the Simple Machine. Number 1, a lever has an effort arm of 2 meters and a load arm of 0.5 meter. What is its mechanical advantage? Letter A, 0.25, B, 1, C, 2.5, D, 4. Number 2, a person uses a lever to lift a 100 newton load with an effort of 25 newton. What is the mechanical advantage? Letter A, 2, letter B, 3, letter C, 4, letter D, 5. Number 3, if the mechanical advantage of a lever is 6 and the load is 120 newton, what is the effort needed? Letter A, 20 newton. Letter B, 25 newton. Letter C, 30 newton. Letter D, 40 newton. Number 4, a lever with a 0.8 meter effort arm and a 0.2 meter load arm is used. What is the mechanical advantage? Letter A, 2. Letter B, 3. Letter C, 4. Letter D, 5. Number 5. A load of 180 newton is lifted using a lever with a mechanical advantage of 3. What is the applied effort? Letter A, 50 newton. Letter B, 60 newton. Letter C, 70 newton. Letter D, 80 newton. Number 6, a child applies a force of 40 newton on the long end of a lever. The effort arm is 2 meters and the load arm is 0.5 meters. How much load can the child lift? Letter A, 100 newton. Letter B, 120 newton. C, 140 newton. Letter D, 160 newton. Number 7, a lever with a mechanical advantage of 2.5 lifts a load of 250 Newton. What effort is applied? Letter A, 75. Letter B, 85 Newton. Letter C, 90 Newton. Letter D, 100 Newton. Number 8. In a lever, the load is placed zero point 0.2 meter from the fulcrum and the effort is applied at 1.2 meter from the fulcrum. What is the mechanical advantage? Letter A, 2. Letter B, 3. Letter C, 4. Letter D, 5. Number 9. A lever is used to lift a box weighing 300 Newton with a mechanical advantage of 6. What is the minimum effort required? Letter A, 40 Newton. Letter B, 45 Newton. Letter C, 50 Newton. Letter D, 55 Newton. Number 10. If the load arm is 0.25 meter and the effort arm is 1 meter and the load is 160 Newton, how much effort is needed to lift the load? Letter A, 30 Newton. Letter B, 35 Newton. Letter C, 40 Newton. Letter D, 45 Newton. So the answer key for lesson number 21, please proceed to lesson 22. The answer key for lesson 20, understanding simple machines, is as follows. Number 1, C, gear. Number 2, C, pulley. Number 3, B, inclined plane. Number 4, B, wedge. Number 5, C, wheel and axle. Number 6, B, fulcrum. Number 7, A, pulley. Number 8, B, mechanical advantage equals to output force divided by input force. Number 9, A, first class. Number 10, C, wedge. And that's it for today's lesson here on Smile Road. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your classmates. And make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new lesson drops. This is Sir M, reminding you that learning doesn't stop after the bell rings. Keep asking, keep exploring, and always walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Smile Road, where curiosity meets discovery. Bye-bye. See you in our next lesson. Thank you, everyone.